What you doing?
Studying for my chemistry exam. Please, Bertha, any peace and quiet.
Alkane, alkene, ketone. Ugh, boring.
I could help you, you know.
Really?
Yes.
You would help me? I don't know what to say. Maybe afterwards we can like braid each other's hair and like bake some muffins. Damn, Daria, you're such a loser. Come on.
What better way to tug at a billionaire's heartstrings than a group of sad orphans? One thing's for certain, someone is going to inherit an absolute fortune. And judging by the submissions that have already been posted, they're absolute rubbish. Now I've got a contact at Clarion Communications. That's the PR firm that deal with Prince Harry's scandals. With their expertise, my financing and your sad little orphans, I think we stand a real shot at this. This kind of opportunity doesn't come along every day.
Mr. Drake, here at Miriam House, we teach our children to work hard, to be honest and always be true to themselves. I'm afraid you'll have to find someone else to play in your charade.
Billions of dollars is not a charade. And there's nothing dishonest about a little coaching to bring out their best qualities. Imagine what you could do with all that money. Well, your share of the money. 70-30 split in my favour.
Who the hell do you think you are? More to the point, who the hell do you think I am? I will not allow these innocent children to be used by you or anybody else for that matter.
Can you really afford to refuse this opportunity? Judging by the leaky gutters, lack of air conditioning and the total desperation in last year's fundraising letter, I don't think you're in any position to turn down the chance at a real future for these girls.
I'll show you to the door.
If you knew about business, you'd take my offer.
I'm sure this place will do just fine without you.
What are you doing? I can't keep chasing after you now, can I? And those breakfast dishes won't clean themselves. Well, off you go to the kitchen and no dawdling.
Yes, miss. What?
Just wondered why you were spying the director's office, that's all.
Well, it's not what you think. I just heard raised voices and I just couldn't continue my study and...
So you thought you'd check it out?
Yes, because I never heard Mrs. Wilson raise her voice to anybody before.
And a spy hole?
Well, it's different. Everyone knows about it. We usually use it to spy on couples that came to adopt children. And do you remember when Mrs. and Mr. Wilson or Anderson came in last night? Well, they were looking for blonde hair, blue-eyed girl. But the other girls got Tabitha ready for her new life.
Stacking the deck in your new favour, eh?
Maybe. But I prefer to think of it as a big sister watching over them.
You could get in a lot of trouble for this young lady.
It's worth it.
So, still haven't told me who Mrs. Wilson was in an argument with.
Not sure, something about the billionaire.
Ah, the contest.
Yeah.
I read about that. You know, on the bus this morning.
Yeah.
Apparently, one good soul is going to be rewarded with a fortune.
And just anybody can win this.
That's what I read. Although who knows how many hoops she may have to jump through first.
What do you think he's like?
The billionaire.
Yes.
I like to think of him as a, regular guy who just happens to have a lot of riches. There's so many worthy people in the world. So many that are fueled by greed.
It's more to life than just money.
I'd pay for someone to do these dishes. They're never ending.
So, was it written, how do I check out the contest?
What you have to do is, send a video in.
Yeah?
You have a beautiful heart, but There's so many people out there that just, well, some of them have a greater purpose in life, Daria.
Well, maybe. But you know, it wouldn't hurt. I won't lose anything by making a short video. You know, besides, I don't need his money.
What exactly do you want then?
My own family.
Oh, sweetie. Look, we all have our destiny in life, so you go for it.
Really? Do you have a video camera that I can borrow?
I think there's one in the attic upstairs.
I should check it out?
Yes.
This is the house where I lived with my parents before. Sorry, I can't do this. I come here sometimes to think. In a way, it brings me closer to them. When my parents were killed in a fatal accident, I vowed I will never drive again.
Oh, Bertha, what can I do for you?
Mrs. Wilson, the girls wanted that video camera for a group activity, and Daria's taken it for her own selfish needs.
We still have a video camera? Well, I'm sure Daria wants it for a special project of some kind. You'll just have to be patient.
That's not true, miss. I heard her talking to Jenny, Mrs. Evans, about entering some competition. Another thing, Mrs. Evans tends to give all the easy chores to Daria. I only tell you because some of the younger girls have expressed their concern to me.
Chores are assigned on a rota basis, Bertha. You know that.
You should tell Miss Evans that then. Well, she has her favourites.
I'll express your concerns to Mrs. Evans.
Please don't bring up my name, miss. I don't want to be a cause for hate.
Everything will be anonymous, don't worry.
I was really lost. I had no family in this country. I was alone. It didn't help not being able to understand the language. It was really frustrating. I had things to say, but there was nobody to understand me. I just really wanted to be heard. I promised myself that I would never cry again, mister. Don't even know your name. Yet I'm making this video journal to send you. I feel really matured as a young woman, but I feel really alone. I feel alone with everybody. I don't need your money. I'm not looking for money. All I want is a family to call my own. I don't have any parents, and I just really want to be your daughter. As an only child, speaking very little English, it took me a while to trust anybody. The orphanage staff were really nice, but I couldn't see that at that time. The only thing I knew was that I will never see my family again. Hello, Jenny.
So, young lady, how's it going?
It's almost done. Do you know how to pronounce this word?
Entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
What does it mean?
He's a businessman. You know, builds his fortune from nothing.
Ah,
Have you heard of Richard Branson?
of course.
He's an entrepreneur.
Ah, thank you. Okay.
So what exactly is the relationship between you and Daria?
What do you mean? She's a good kid. In one crazy moment, her life has changed forever. I believe that I'm her confidant, not just Daria, but for all the children.
All the children?
Yes, they see me as their friend.
Well, I've no problem with you being a person of support, but I really must ask you to distance your personal feelings from the job.
I can't do that, Dorothy. I live for these children.
Well, I'm sorry, you have no choice. I'm telling you now, you either start acting more like a figure of authority or I'll find someone who can.
Evening, Jenny.
Daria, come in.
Good evening, madam.
It's very good of you to come and see me in your free time. Now, it's been brought to my attention that you're entering a competition to try and win a lot of money.
No, miss, it's not like that. It's...
You out of all people should know the rules. There's absolutely no gambling on the premises. Aside from anything else, you're not old enough and it sets a very bad example.
Mrs. Wilson.
We strive to instil good old-fashioned hard-working values in our charges here at Miriam House, and that doesn't come with luck.
No, Mrs. Wilson, I will explain. It's
Put
just...
the camera on the table, please, Daria.
Mrs. Wilson,
This isn't up for discussion.
Is it... just...
No, leave the tape in there. You don't need it now.
Mrs. Wilson.
Hi. Daria, right? I'm Jenny. Thought you might want something to eat.
Why, Jenny?
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, come here. Oh. There now.
Во имя Отца и Сына и Святого Духа. Аминь. Пусть земля вам будет пухом.
Things will get better. I promise you. Now look, I want you to think of us as your extended family. And when you're ready, we'll go downstairs and we'll meet the other girls, okay? First of all, I want you to eat something and it'll make you feel a bit better. Come on. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Daria, now, about Mr. Richter.
The billionaire.
Now, I told you not to enter that competition and you've gone ahead and done it behind my back anyway. How did you even get the tape? You're in so much trouble, young lady.
It was me. It was all me. Daria didn't even know that I was sending it in. I'm sorry, Mrs. Wilson.
I'm trying to protect these children. They've had enough hurt in their lives.
Mrs. Wilson, what about me? What about what I want? I didn't ask to come here. I didn't choose to come here. Do you believe that your life is planned out before you set any foot on this earth? Well, I used to think that, but who would be so cruel to plant my parents' death? You know, sometimes I lie awake at night wondering how my life would have changed if their anniversary was on a different date or if their restaurant reservation was for an hour later. The only shred of hope I had, the only thing for me to hold was the idea that the billionaire wanted a family. Jenny.
A family?
She contacted the billionaire to see if he wanted a family. She's lonely.
I had no idea.
Maybe if you listened a bit more, you would have. Daria! Oh, this is exciting.
Dear Miss Kamalova, our research has taken us all over the world, meeting many people. There was something about your video that made us sit up and take notice. Can you read it, please? I'm shaking like a leaf.
As you are aware, those deemed worthy are required to prove it. In your video, you stated that family is the most important thing to you. We would be grateful if you could send in a video explaining in detail why this is the case. Good luck, on behalf of Leo Richter.
I must have been mistaken. I thought that he wanted a family, somebody to care about him, to laugh with him, to share the good times and the bad, Jenny. How can I prove that family is important to me? How many more hoops do I have to jump through? Guess I was wrong. Not everybody needs a family. I just hope that he's happy with his money because that's all he has. Yep.
Daria,
Mrs. Wilson.
now, whilst I'm not at all happy that you've disobeyed my explicit instructions not to enter the competition that the whole world is talking about, I understand that your heart is in the right place. Jenny, Mrs. Evans, has explained everything. Now, as long as you keep up with your chores and you don't let your grades slip, we'll be happy to support you.
Really?
Everyone deserves a chance at happiness, Daria, and this might be yours. I think you'll be needing this.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. Hello, it's me again, Daria. Where shall I start? First, I have to say that I feel more than a little disappointed about having to prove myself to a bunch of people I have never met. It has never been about the money to me. Never been about the money. I honestly thought that you wanted a family. Love of a family was always the most important thing to me. Every morning I wake up and I feel empty inside. I just wish my parents were still alive. Yes, sure, I feel loved, but it's not the same as the love between a daughter and the parents. So, can I ask you a question? What does family mean to you?
Daria, what are you doing? It's late.
I finished my video journal.
Oh, let me do that. Go on, you run off up to bed. I'll package it up for you and you can post it in the morning. How about that? Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Hello, sir. My name is Jenny. I am head cook here at Miriam House in England. It's an orphanage for children who have lost their parents and have nowhere to live or anyone to take care of them. That's how I got to know Daria. She came here as a shy and broken child and desperately missing her parents who had been killed in a fatal car crash. I have had time to get to know this sweet, wonderful girl, and I can vouch for her as a true, loyal, giving and caring person, and she just wants to be happy with someone who can treat her like family does. Please pick her. I know she would spend your money wisely and she would be like the daughter you never had. Thank you for listening and I hope we hear back from you soon.
Are you Daria? I met another young lady at your orphanage, Bertha. She told me all about you and this contest. How old are you?
I'm almost 18. I'm leaving the orphanage soon.
18, huh? Yeah. I know contacts at the PR firm that deal with the Prince Harry scandals. We could help. We could teach you how to be more impressive. How to talk, how to act, how to be natural while still being charming and graceful. I really think I could help you win this entire thing.
Sure.
Look, Daria, I know you don't know me from a hole in the ground, but making people look good is what I do. Have a think about it. Let me know.
Good afternoon, Miriam House. Mrs. Wilson speaking.
Good afternoon. I'm calling on behalf of the estate Leo Richter. We've received Daria's video journal. Yes. Unfortunately, we won't be taking it any further. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I think it would sound better coming from yourselves. Can you hold on just a moment and I'll go and fetch her for you?
Hello? Hello? There's nobody there.
Oh, I'm sorry. They obviously didn't want to give you the bad news themselves.
Bad news.
It was the representative from Leo Richter's office. I'm sorry, Daria, but your case just wasn't strong enough. Oh, I had a feeling something like this would happen, and now I'm left to pick up the pieces.
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's not a big deal. Mrs. Wilson, why doesn't anybody want me?
Have you heard?
Heard what?
One of the judges has only gone and leaked a list online of potential candidates. So?
Timmy, he does care.
He does care.
Careful. Oh, there, honey. Come on. Shh. Tell me all about it.
I can't stand the thinking. I don't know what to do. No one adopted me, even the billionaire. I have to leave the orphanage soon, but I have nowhere to go, nowhere to live. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to make somebody give me a job. And even if I get the job, how do you even go and open the bank account?
Oh, look, I know it seems overwhelming to think about all these things at once, but instead, look, just try and focus on one problem at a time. Slow down and breathe and work your way through it. You know you can do this, Daria.
But I'm just about to turn 18. I'm so lost, Jenny.
Oh, shush, honey. Come on, it will be all right. I promise you. Shh, 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 shh.
Hi there, Daria. Lovely day, isn't it?
No, leave me alone, please.
Oh, why so glum? Come on, cheer up, Daria. Don't you know I'm in your corner? All the way. Look, let me work for you. And I can help you get to the outcome we both want. Happy billionaire, happy family.
I am already out of the context. You can't get any money out of me.
Oh,
Goodbye.
wait, Daria. Come on. I can speak to the judges. I can try and get you reinstated. Daria, I'm really good at getting people to change their minds.
I don't need your help.
Daria, you'll never guess what.
What's going on? Why is he here?
Oh, presumably for you. Haven't you heard? You're one of the final candidates. Someone has found out and alerted all the press. It's on all the news channels.
Oh.
Yes, you, young lady, you're one of the final candidates.
Yes, that's why Drake is here. He just heard the news.
Oh, isn't that what you wanted?
No, Drake is here to use me. He doesn't care about me, he only wants the money.
Look, I'm the good guy here. How dare you accuse me? Look, lady, I'm the best option you and that girl has.
Look, just leave. We know who you really are.
Oh, never mind what I just said. I'm the only option she has. And you all know it. It's a damn fact.
Look, you don't have the proper identification to be allowed in.
Oh, I'm visiting, you old bat. Look, don't you know how much you need me? You're one in thousands. My firm and connections that helped Prince Harry, and we can do the same for you. Daria, Harry was destroyed after Vegas. But you're a saint. And if we can fix him, we can make you shine. Just shine.
Jenny, is that true? Does the billionaire really not care about me?
Well, of course he cares about you. How do you think you got this far? And I can take you all the way.
No, honey, I'm sorry. No, that really isn't it. Look, you're one of many. That billionaire, he has no special interest in your entry.
All I wanted was a family to love me and tell me the truth. Go away, Drake.
You're one girl in 1,000. How do you think you're going to stand out all by yourself? You're delusional.
That's enough! Give up!
Call me when you realise what a mistake you've made.
Oh, shut it! Get it!
Look, Daria, this man, this rich man, he's trying to find the right person to win this competition. Much like you're trying to find the right person to live with when you move out from here. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, when you put it like that. Drake was always after the prize. You know, I would rather have someone who really wanted me, not the someone who was after the money.
Look, are you saying you want to drop out of the competition?
If I do, then what? Jenny, you're so good with children. How come you have none of your own?
Oh, Daria, I wanted to. I really wanted to. We tried for years.
Who is we?
Me and my partner at the time. We went to every doctor to try and figure out, what the problem was, one after the other. Do you know what it was? I can't have kids. I so desperately wanted to have a child of my own. I read every pregnancy book, every parenting book. I was ready.
You know, you never had a daughter of your own, but you always felt like a family to me.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You know, I really hope that the billionaire is gonna be my family, but he can never be as good as you. He barely knows me, but you see me grown up.
It's so obvious. Why don't you come and live with me after your birthday? Why don't you come and live with me? You can do whatever you want. You don't have to go and meet bad people like Drake or strange people. We can go and do road trips and have picnics. We could be like a real family.
Why I never thought about this before? I'm sorry, I was so busy with Drake and the billionaire.
Well, what do you think about this arrangement? Would you like to have more time to think about it?
No, I love it. I don't care where you live and what your house is like, as long as it's just you and me.
Well, if you need more time to think about the arrangement, think about it. My house is not as big as Miriam's house, but it's got room for 2 people.
I'm definitely sure. You know, everything feels really, really right.
I will do the best that I can for you.
You already had.
I promise I will try.
I want to see the beaches more than anything.
What, even more than the Eiffel Tower?
Can't I have both?
Well, young lady, if the interview goes well, then I guess I could take a few days off and we could be off to see the sea in the south of France. Yes, let's go to Paris and see all the beaches.
Of course you're getting the job.
Oh, you're right. Now I've become the worrier. It's done. For you. Daria, I cannot believe this is happening. I'm so excited.
Me neither.
Daria, I cannot imagine anyone better to share this experience with.
Neither can I, Jenny.